It's been a very thoughtful, interesting week here at Africa's Travel Indaba. We've spoken to small SMMEs, how they can benefit from the Travel Indaba. We've also spoken to buyers. But now I want to turn the attention on what makes Africa a lucrative place for business, what makes South Africa a lucrative place. And I am joined by Karen Skitter. She is from Free to Travel, and she is also a buyer. Karen, you've obviously been here for this whole week talking and engaging with some of the businesses here on offer. Talk to us about where you are based and also what has been happening on your end. Who have you been speaking to in the business market?
I'm based at Hartbeespoort Dam in Cosmos. I'm an inbound tour operator, so I'm obviously interested in speaking to guest houses, boutique guest houses, hotels, luxury game lodges. My clientele is high-end, mainly from the German-speaking market. And it's always interesting for us to get to know new establishments, reconnect with people that we have seen for years. And it's great to be back at Indaba after the lockdown. And it's very important to get new ideas. And it's a very creative place to be.
Now, which of the countries have really stood out for you, and how can Africa as well as South Africa put their best foot forward in terms of, sealing in these lucrative deals with some of the potential buyers?
It's difficult to say what's standing out. Every country has got its own unique diversity, and people who have been traveling to South Africa maybe a couple of times before, they like to repeat or come back. They would like to combine countries like South Africa, Victoria Falls, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Botswana. East Africa has got a great potential, and it's amazing that even if people go to an East African country for a great safari, come down to Cape Town and spend a couple of days in the winelands to have a bit of lifestyle, gourmet, wine tastings. South Africa is and has always been and is still very popular.
And the sentiments that you are saying are shared with many other potential buyers. When I was talking to them earlier on, they were saying that South Africa really has so much to offer the international, client and buyer. It's been 44 years. This used to be the tourism Indaba. It's now the travel Indaba. Talk to me about the importance of this in connecting Africa as a whole and also boosting the African continent.
Yeah, it's specifically for clients or travelers who are really interested in Africa as such, to show them how to combine it, and that we have new travel ways that we can combine the Victoria Falls with Kruger Park, for instance, that the airlines are coming back and offering those routes, and going to Mozambique for a nice beach holiday, to really combine the African countries in a way that we were not able in a couple of years ago. So this is very attractive, and it's always nice that you can offer something new, although if somebody has been to South Africa 10 years ago, he wouldn't recognize it today. So there's always something very attractive to come back, and it's our job to awaken this creativity.
Karen, before I let you go, any other countries that you've been speaking to at the business meetings?
Yes, I've had meetings for Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania. I'm going to see Namibia today. Mozambique, we've got an appointment just now at 10 o'clock for Mozambique properties. And all of this together is just a fantastic time here and a very important time. And I'm pleased that we can come back to Indaba.
Thank you so much for talking to us on SABC News. That was Karen Skitter. She's from Free Travel company Aldrin, just talking to us about some of the companies that she's been speaking to, but also saying that South Africa is still leading the pack, still on the map with, the best tourist destinations, also some of the packages that are on display here at the Africa Travel Indaba, and also talking about the routes. And the routes are a very important one. You would know that the King Shaka International Airport has also launched several new routes to Eswatini, Eswatini, and that's also going to help with the, intra-Africa travel. So it's going to be a very interesting one to see the buyers meeting with some of the exhibitors here and really putting Africa on the map.